All right, y'all, what is going on today? We are out here at Pleasant Pond in Francistown, New Hampshire. This is my hometown lake. This is where I grew up. And today is the last day for me up here. So I figured I'd come out here and try a little bit more. Switch things up today, guys. We are gonna be starting off with trying not to get blown away. Hold on. We're gonna start off with this. I took the back end of that swim bait without the jig head, stuck it on the spinner, and we're gonna see if that helps a little bit. It's a different presentation than we've been throwing, and I'm hoping that that maybe gets us on some fish, guys, because we are obviously in a little bit of a slump. We had some good luck the other day in that last video. We definitely caught some fish, but if you guys watched it, you'll know the size was lacking. So we're gonna try and fix that today, guys. Apparently, I talked to some other people. I am not the only person struggling around here. Apparently, it has just been exceedingly hard to catch fish the past few weeks out of this lake, which is unusual. Apparently, they have a break in the dam up here, and it is just killing the bite. But we're gonna go paddle around here a little bit. Let's try some of this area, some of these weeds, and hopefully find out where the bass and or crappie are and get on some of that. So I'll catch up to you a little bit when we do. Guys, so I'm just fishing this little area right here. I just got a pretty good hit. I'm pretty sure it was a pickerel because I saw him. I'm just gonna keep fishing along here, just slow running this spinner bait up in these openings right here and getting blown back pretty bad, but just gonna keep casting. There's a rock out here right in front of me. I'm just gonna keep running it over that because that's what he was sitting on, I think. Let's see if something happens here. Well, it doesn't seem like he wants to hit it again, so whatever that was, which I think it was a pickerel, it doesn't seem like he's coming back for seconds. So I'm just gonna keep sending this out here and seeing if maybe there's something else that wants to take a nibble. Well, doesn't look like he wants to either, so I'm just gonna paddle up this way, guys, and see if maybe we can get something out of one of these other patches up here so that I don't have to go all the way to the other end of the pond, which in this wind, which, sorry about the audio, by the way, I'm sure it's gonna be not great, but I really don't want to do all that with this wind. So see if we can't pull something out of here first. I'm just gonna run this up through these weeds, hopefully find some bass, because apparently the only thing that wants to bite in this lake is pickerel at the moment. Apparently the crappie bite has pretty much completely died with the low water because they all got moved off their rocks. So I don't know if we're actually gonna get any of those today, but I was just talking to some of the locals who said that there is just no crappie and no white perch biting whatsoever. So again, guys, this water is super clear. I'm looking down, I can see yellow perch right below me and bluegill. So there's definitely life out here, but it just doesn't seem like the fish we are after want to bite. So I'll catch up with y'all a little bit. I'm gonna keep paddling around and I'll let you know when we get something. Hey guys, what is going on? We got a little pickerel on here. Gonna give him some slack. And in the boat, buddy, there we go. I just missed one about 5 times this size. He came up and hit it, but I did not set the hook right. But we got one at least, so, come here. He got that spinner bait real good. Come on, buddy, stop flopping. Come on, come on. We got this guy in like a foot of water, but look at that, look how easy that came out. Ate it pretty good. But yeah, guys, so that is the fish right there. See those teeth I'm always talking about. But yeah, nice little fish. Not huge, still a little baby, but yeah, still a good fish. So thank you for the bite, buddy. I'm gonna get you back in the water right here. And there he goes, guys. I don't know if y'all can see him. Actually, put my glasses over it. You might be able to see him down there. He's just sitting there chilling. So he's good, but at least we caught something, guys. And I'm still kicking myself for losing that big one. I'm gonna fish for him again. I'm gonna give him a minute to calm back down and then fish for him again, because he was probably 3 or 4 times that size. Yeah, like a really nice pickerel. So, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna fish up along here. And I'm in this back corner. I found a spot with little to no wind finally. So I'm gonna keep fishing up in here. I guarantee you there's more of them up in here, and since the bass aren't biting, that's what we're gonna be fishing for. So the goal today is just to catch as many and as big a pickerel as we can. If we get any bass or anything else, obviously I'm not gonna be complaining, because that's what I originally wanted to do out here. But since they're not biting, guys, we are just gonna fish pickerel all day, or until I get bored of it. But all right, so nothing else seems to be up in this area, so I'm just gonna go a little deeper up in these weeds. This is right where I caught him, was right along this little weed edge right up here, and I'm just gonna keep sending it out up here. He bit it once and missed it, and I cast it again, reeled in and cast it again. He hit it on the second time, and that's how I caught him. But I think if we keep casting up here, we're gonna get another one probably. I feel like there's gotta be more than one up in these weeds. I'm just trying to get it around all these lily pads so that I don't get caught up and hooked. But let's see if we can get another one out of here. Ooh, that's a bite. Looks like there's another one sitting right here-ish. See if we can give him a bite again. Nope. All right. All right, guys, so I'm gonna paddle around a little bit and I'll catch y'all when I get the next fish. As y'all can see, these are literally the conditions I'm fishing in. I'm in like 8 to 10 inches of water and in a ton of weeds, just to try and escape the wind, and see if I can pull something out of here with the spinnerbait. But up ahead of me is what appears to be a wall of weeds, but I think if I go beyond it, there's gonna be a little opening, because that's where the dam is. So I'm gonna power my way through these weeds up here and just see. Ooh. There's a bunch of white perch right there. They're all tiny though, but I'm gonna see if, ooh, that's actually a nice little hole right here. I casted on it too late. Well, that was worth a shot. But anyways, I'm gonna power my way up through these weeds right here and see if maybe there's a little fishable water on the other side and maybe get a fish out of it. Because I think that there might actually be an opening up here, which would probably hold some fish, because they're back here trying to hide under all this cover. So I'm gonna catch y'all up when I get up there, and maybe we'll catch something. Made it to this little clearing back here that I had a feeling would be back here. I'm just gonna toss this thing around. I've seen a bunch of little fish, literally nothing over 3 inches, but I'm just gonna try back here. Maybe it opens up a little bit back here. It's a little deeper. There might be something right above this dam right here. So I'm just gonna try it and see if this was worth coming back here for, if it was a complete waste of time. But so far I'm not seeing any signs of life back here, but we'll see. Maybe that'll change in a second. But it's gonna, oh, that's got hit. Something just hit me. small, whatever it was, but at least it was a fish. I think there might actually be something back here. I don't know what that was. Now I got weeds on me. But let's see. A little tiny hole back here, but might hold some fish. I don't know if y'all can see it as well as I can, but it's just a little hole in the weeds right here. And I'm wondering if maybe something got stuck back here or decided to come back here when it got super dry. Ooh, ooh, I just got hit. There we go. What do we have here? Oh, it's a nice pickerel. Oh, it's a great pickerel, guys. Get in the boat, buddy. Yes, I had a feeling there'd be a good fish back here. Ugh. Look at this, y'all. This is by far my best pickerel. Ah. Look at this, guys. Look at this healthy pickerel. He choked on this bait. And this is not even, this is still not even as big as the one that missed it earlier. But this is a really healthy sized pickerel, y'all. Look at this. Look at the bait compared to him. And then look at these teeth, guys. Let me open up his mouth real quick. Or try to. Look at these teeth. And look at the size of this mouth, guys. Ow! Look at the size of this fish, y'all. This is an absolutely beautiful pickerel. This is probably about 24 inches. Real slimy bugger. But some people will actually eat these. I don't, personally. But I know some people who do. I will when they're a little bigger, but wipe my hand off. Make sure y'all can see this, but yeah, absolutely beautiful fish, guys. I'm trying to get a good picture for y'all. But there we go, guys. That is him. It's about a 24 inch pickerel, and yeah, this is definitely one of my best pickerel ever. So I am going to release him right here for y'all to see. And look at that, he swam right back into those weeds, guys. And they blend in so well, you could have no idea that the fish was even there. But, well, look at that, guys. I had a feeling that back in these weeds, we would actually have some good luck. I had a feeling that there was a little hole back here that fish would be hiding in. Either because they got stuck here or just because they were hiding back here and nobody can actually fish it. So they feel safe. And sure enough, I was right, guys. That was a really nice catch. I'm gonna cast a little bit more back here just in case there's another one. But there's one there. Ooh, that's a bite. Where there's one, there's sometimes more of these guys. But I had a feeling, and I was only in about a foot of water, guys, that we are not fishing deep. We are not fishing anything crazy, just a spinner bait in the weeds, just like this, guys. So it doesn't look like there's anything right there. I'm just gonna send a few more casts before I work my way back out of here. But I am actually really glad we came back here, guys. That was a really nice fish, and I'm super happy that we ended up catching that, especially on camera for y'all. I hope that y'all got a good view of that. So yeah, that was a super cool experience right there. But that might have been my personal best. It was a thick one. It was probably almost 2 pounds. But still, guys, that was not even close to the one I saw earlier. So I know there's bigger ones in here, but maybe 1 or 2 more casts. That's the dam I was talking about, by the way, guys, right there. I'm gonna send one up right next to the dam. Oh, I just got hit. There we go. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. Oh, it's a nice bass. It's a beautiful bass. Look at that, guys. I had a feeling coming back here would be the move. And this is a beautiful bass. There we go. Get in the boat, buddy. Look at how fat this guy is. This guy might actually be 3 pounds, guys. Look at how thick this fish is. I mean, that is football. That is the absolute football. Look at this. Right in the corner of his mouth right there. Just a nice gentle pop out. Came with the salad. But look at this, guys. I had a feeling coming back here would pay off. And look at this fish, guys. This is an absolute tank of a bass right here. Yeah, I mean, look at this. This is my heaviest bass of the trip. Look at it. I can't believe how, I don't think this does it justice at all, guys, but I cannot believe how thick this fish is. But I am going to send him back. There's a bunch of little ones right there. So I think there might actually be one more fish back in this little pocket. I'm gonna send it back out. So I am going to put this guy right here. Wow, I cannot believe how thick this fish is, guys. That is one of the thickest bass I've ever seen. And while I'm here, guys, I'm gonna send another one right here. Obviously this spot is stacked and it's in the shade, it's cool. It's right next to a little running water. So we might actually get on a couple more fish right here. Let's see if we get another one. There might actually be one or two more back here, guys. That would be absolutely crazy if in this little tiny pocket, out of this entire lake that we've struggled to catch fish in, if out of this entire lake, this little tiny back pocket was the place that we got the best fishing of this trip. Well, I'm not getting another bite yet, but it's gonna send one or two more casts. There's a bunch of little baby bass and bluegill back here. I wonder if it had a nest back here earlier in the year and it just never left it. Because that is just crazy that a fish, and that fish was thick, guys. I cannot express to you how shockingly fat that fish was. So I'm just gonna keep casting in here. I feel like there's gotta be another fish in here. We got that really nice pickerel, and then we got that really nice bass. Watch us get something even crazier. I don't even know what else would be crazier, but maybe there's something else back here. Guys, that was absolutely insane. Two big fish back to back, and one of them was by far my biggest bass of the trip, which is interesting to say because usually we have way bigger, way longer fish, but that was one of the meatiest fish I've ever seen. And I think that thing might have actually been close on 3 pounds, guys. I'm not even kidding. And it was in the body of like a 1.5. But see, this is why we don't lip pickerel, guys. Even though I was just trying to show you his teeth, he got me good. Looks like something's moving right here. I'm gonna take a peek and see what this is. It's just a little fish. Yeah, it's just a little fish popping up. But yeah, it's a little, what is that? Oh, yellow perch. It's a bunch of little yellow perch back here. I guess that's what that bass is gorging on. But all right, guys, I'm gonna start fishing my way back up this channel. We've had some great luck back here. This is a really good idea to come back here. And I wonder if that pickerel's still here. If he'd buried himself in the weeds. Yeah, I don't see him, guys. But all right, well, I'm gonna start fishing my way back up this channel and see if maybe we can't pull another fish out. Because I feel, and even though this is a little shallow right here, there's a little bass. A little bass and a little yellow perch sitting together right there. But that is crazy, y'all. I still can't believe the size of both those fish. Obviously, that was a really nice pickerel. They do get way bigger than that, but that was probably one of my biggest. I just can't get over that bass, guys. That was absolutely huge. But I'm gonna catch y'all when we get back out, and I'm gonna go, I know what they're doing. I think I know where they're at now. I think I know what they're doing. So I'm gonna start going around and fishing more spots like this, and I'll catch y'all when we get to the next one. As we are on, I don't really know what we have right here. What do we have? I'm trying to see. Oh, we got a little bass. Just a little one, guys. But a fish is a fish. Look at this, guys. All messed up. But look at this, guys. Ow. Turn off my phone. There we go. Look at this, guys. Right in the corner of the mouth. And it pops right out. But look at this, guys. Another absolute football. Not nearly as thick as the one we caught earlier. And of course, not nearly as big either. This one's probably only 12 inches. But still a beautiful fish, y'all. Nice to see healthy bass in here, not any of those real skinny guys, but there he goes, and he is off. So I'm gonna keep fishing around, guys, and I'll let you all know if we get another one. Oh, he has popped off. Well, I don't know if y'all saw that, but I just had a pickerel come up and hit me right boat side. I'm just fishing in about 3.5 4 feet of water right now, just using the spinner bait in between the pads like I was talking about earlier, and we've had a few bites so far. That one was the first one that I actually hooked, but he flipped off. But I think there's a little patch up there of rock that I'm gonna cast onto in this little opening. Oh, there we go. Oh, missed him. Let's see if he'll come back for it. Felt like a nice one too, but let's see if maybe we'll get another one off here. I think there's at least 1 or 2 more on this rock piling right there. So let me check this bait out real quick. I'm not sure if the knot's still good. We've been getting a lot of them. It looks good to me. But it's gonna adjust some of these little strings real quick and keep sending it out here, guys. I think that we're gonna end up getting one here pretty soon. It's going into the evening. It's getting a little later. I think the fish are gonna push up now. It's getting cooler. And ooh, I'm getting followed. He didn't follow it all the way. Yeah, there's a few pickerel right here, guys. I can see them all in the water. Still no bass, but pickerel is still fun. Let's see. I went back and fished that spot earlier where I lost the big one originally, and I got hit by something pretty big, but I don't know what it was. Let's see. Maybe there might be one out here on this weed line. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna keep paddling around. I'll catch y'all when I get one. Hey guys, look at that. That's a bald eagle right there, guys. That's the bald eagle. I don't know if y'all can see that. But look at that, that is crazy, guys. Oh, I gotta take my phone out for this. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. But there he is, he's just sitting there. And I'm gonna see if I can get a little closer. Let's see if I can get y'all to see him a little better. There you go, guys. I don't know if y'all can see him right up through there. I'm trying to get to an opening so y'all can see him real good. Right there, guys. That's crazy. All right, guys, so we have just gotten to probably the last new spot of the day and of the trip. I have not fished here in a pretty long time. I've only ever fished this exact spot once, I think, and it was a couple years ago, and I did have a little luck, but I also really didn't know what I was. Oh, I just got hit real hard. That was a big pickerel. I just got clobbered right here, guys. But that is so crazy to me that we're watching a bald eagle and fishing. Oh, that's a big bass, big bass. He's on. I got him. Look at this, guys. Look at this bass. Oh. Stay pinned, buddy. Stay pinned. And this is a solid, probably, ow, high 2, low 3 right here, guys. Oh, look at this fish. I had a feeling, guys. I just said I had some luck back here before, and sure enough, I catching that. Look at how barely hooked this guy is. I don't know if y'all can see that. He is like skin hooked. That pop is literally gonna pop right out. Look at that. But this is a beautiful fish, guys. That's honestly a pretty decent one. He looks like he's been bit before by something right there, but I'd say it's about 2.5, 3. So maybe 2, 2.5, yeah. Beautiful fish, guys. I'm gonna have someone take a picture for me real quick, but it's a beautiful summertime fish, and he just hit that in about 2 feet of water. But let me take a picture with him real quick. And I'm gonna let this guy go. So another great fish, guys. It's getting towards evening. As I said, I thought the bite was gonna kick up, and it looks like it has. There we go. So he just swam off, guys. And this is what we're using. Same thing as we were this morning. I've thrown the same bait all day. It's gonna adjust the skirt. They keep pulling the skirt off this thing. But this right here is literally all we're using, guys. It's just the swim bait that we were throwing yesterday mixed with this. And I don't know if you can see in the water, but it's absolutely killing them today, guys. So I'm gonna just keep paddling around here. It looks like this is a good spot. It's nice and shallow and weedy, and I think that it's a good way to end the day right here. It's just gonna be to throw this thing around in these weeds and see if we can't pull out a few more fish before the sunlight goes down. Yeah, I'm catching weeds, but let's see if we can't get another couple of fish here real quick. And he missed it on the first one too, and I just threw it right back in there, same spot, and he came up and got it again. Which I've not been having good luck with doing that this trip. I will say I've been throwing it same spot and not been having good luck. Get hit in the same spot twice, but I guess that one just really wanted it, or it really pissed him off, one of the two. But I know the wind's picking up, and I'm not sure how the audio is going to be, so hopefully y'all can hear me pretty good. But if not, my apologies. It's just slow retrieving it through these open patches here in the weeds, guys. It's been what I've been doing this whole time up here, this whole trip, and sure enough, it's been doing good. This is not as fast-paced as it was at Babusick the other day when we fished up there, but the fish here are definitely bigger and kind of better quality than what we were getting up there. So I'm definitely liking that, because the other day we just could not break a pound, guys. But we got a couple of nice ones today. I think the other one actually, I think, weighed more, even though it was a shorter fish, just because of how fat it was. But and then we got obviously that really nice pickerel. We got a few of those, but we got that one really nice one. And that's all we've got today, but still, it's been a much better day of fishing, I think, today. And that's why I love this lake. I think that the rain last night did help sort of draw some of these fish out, because it has just been so dry and the water's so low. But I'm just gonna keep casting up in these openings. That's where I got that last one, was just in one of these little pockets. I think if I just slow retrieve up through here, I'm gonna get another fish. I don't know what it'll be, but I think we're definitely gonna get another fish before the evening's over. So let's just keep moving, guys. That's that little spot in front of me right there. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but the loons are going in the background. The other thing I love is just fishing this shallow water, this really clear shallow water. You get to see them eat it. And I had no idea that fish was sitting there, but I get to see the eat, and it's really cool. And it sort of allows you also to set the hook a little better because you know when they've actually got it. So that's just another cool thing about this, but that's a good cast right back here in the shallows. I'm gonna send another one back here. I think this nice little shallow weedy area back here might have another fish. Now this looks like pickerel and pike heaven back here, but we'll see if we get another one out of here. Figure there's gonna be another one around here somewhere. Well, maybe not, guys. I thought there'd be one back here in this little pocket, but all right, well, I'm just gonna keep moving, guys, and I'll catch up with you when I get another bite. Where we started this morning, where we caught that the first pickerel of the day. It was right in front of me there. And I came back one more time because we missed that really big pickerel this morning. And then we came back and we lost whatever that was earlier. I lost another big fish. So I came back one more time. It's getting dark, and I just wanted to fish it just a few more times, just cast on a couple more times, because I really want to see if we could get whatever that was that we lost earlier, and or that big pickerel, because that would by far be the biggest one of the day. So I'm just gonna keep casting along here and catching weeds. Let's see. Take one more cast up that way. We've lost about 5 or 6 more pickerel this afternoon. But we did get that one nice bass about 40 minutes ago now, that right after we saw the eagle that we got. So at least we got 2 nice bass, that really nice pickerel earlier, and then we got a couple of smaller pickerel today as well. So it's not been a bad day at all. I do think that we have time definitely for 1 or 2 more fish to bite. It's calmed down. The wind finally stopped after battling it all day. It looks like we finally got it to calm down a little bit, and I think that's going to be great for maybe just a few last minute tries to catch fish out here. We'll see if we can get one to pop up here. Well, he's not coming back. I don't even know if he's still in the area. I would assume he's still right around here somewhere, but you never know. And this whole area is just, it's all built the same. It's all weeds. It's all very shallow. So who knows where this fish actually went, if there even is any fish around here at the moment. I just had a feeling that maybe we could get one to come out of these weeds before it gets too dark. But I'm gonna paddle out here just a little bit and just cast up in this middle section right here. And as I said, the wind died down and it seems to have come right back. But let's see if we can get one more fish to come out of these weeds right here. I think it's perfect time right now to get maybe 1 or 2 more fish. So let's see if we can't entice one to come out of these weeds. Well, guys, I don't know if the bites just died for today, if we're done, but I'm just gonna keep casting around here. I might go back up to that dam where we were earlier because I got a little bit of time left, and I might just go ahead and see if maybe some other fish pushed up there or something. But I'd like to get one more fish for today because I'm not seeing anything out here. The bite really just suddenly died, guys. I don't know what happened. As soon as that wind stopped, the bite just kind of shut off, and the sun went over that hill, which is just a little strange because usually this is a great time right here, right before the sun goes down. But I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're shut down for tonight, guys. I don't really know, but let's just keep casting back in here. Work our way back as far as we can before it gets too dark, and see if we can't maybe get one more nice fish out of these weeds. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna turn off the camera, save my last little bit of battery, and I'll catch up with y'all if we end up getting something else. So we have made it all the way back to where we caught those two really nice fish earlier, that football of a bass and then that pickerel. It was the last spot I could try, honestly. I fished this whole side of the pond, and in what short amount of time I have left before it gets dark, I just wanted to fish it one more time, see if maybe we could get another fish out of here or something, because I feel like there was definitely more fish back here. I don't know if they're gonna bite, but it's worth coming back here and trying it anyway. So just gonna paddle up a little bit more, and then after this, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Fishing's just kind of gone real quiet. I'm hoping that we can maybe pull one more out here for the video, but if not, then I will see you guys back in Knoxville in a few days. I don't know when I'll get around to filming again, but I should be able to film one day this week, and we'll hopefully get on some big flatheads or something. But for right now, it just seems to have gone pretty dead, guys. Yeah, even the spot back here earlier we caught those two nice fish has just gone completely quiet. Yeah, not even a sniff, guys. I don't think there's much biting right now. So one or two more casts, guys. Let's send one right where we caught that bass earlier. Yeah, guys, I think this is it for tonight. So I will, let me bring this up. I will catch y'all boys back in Knoxville. If y'all like this content, please like and subscribe. I know that it certainly will help me grow the channel a little bit and bring more content to you guys. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, please think about giving me a like and a sub. So on that note, thank you all for watching. It has been a great day. It's been a great trip. We've caught some really cool fish, and I hope to see y'all back in Knoxville. So with that, signing off. Have a good night, guys, and I'll catch y'all soon. Thank you for